When I was little, my mama taught me how to dot my I's and cross my T's. My father taught me how to drive a car and change a tire. They taught me to say I'm sorry and thank you. To always say yes ma'am and yes sir. I was taught how to make friends and the rules of respect. They taught me how to make it in life, but never once how to live. They taught me that with storm clouds comes rain, and with heartbreak comes pain, and with loss comes grieving. With lives, people start leaving, but they ever say what it's going to be like the day when we start running out of things to say? They never said what to do when we're sad, or how to react when people are mad, what it feels like to be depressed, or what to do when we become stressed. They never taught us what to do when it starts to fall apart, when the evil starts to call to our heart. What will we do when the devil starts to sing and the bells of evil start to ring? What will we do when temptation calls and starts to break down our fragile walls? It's just really weird because I grew up thinking people waited until they were 21 to drink and that couples waited until marriage to have sex. I thought people would always end up marrying their soulmate. I thought all boys were gentlemen and all girls were ladylike. It's so crazy how I grew up with all this love and hope in my heart. Then one day I woke up to see the hell I was living in, and I wish that my parents would have warned me about boys like you, but instead I had to learn the hard way. Because with you, it wasn't just a hello, it was a breath of life. With you, it wasn't just a simple brush of our lips, it was the first wisp of our fire. With you, it wasn't a kiss, it was the first note to our sonnet. And with you, it wasn't just sex, it was a fiery dance of pure passion, one that took us as high as the stars, one as hot as the sun's core, that danced on the rings of Saturn and the moons of Neptune. We swam through the Milky Way and wrapped ourselves in Orion's belt as we laid among the stars. With you, it was more than just love, it was magic. Well, with you, I wish that that was still true. With you, I thought it was true love, and I thought you felt the same way too. But why would you call it making love if I was the only one in love? I can't believe I let you play me like this. I thought it was true love, that your heart ached for me as mine ached for you. I thought it was true happiness, and that your smile was genuine and your heart was true. I thought you were mine, that I was the only one you loved. Unfortunately, I thought wrong. I was the game and you were the player. I was no more than an item to you. I was just a toy to mess with when things got boring. It was a one-sided love, and I always gave even when you never delivered. I should have known you weren't mine. I should have known you didn't love me. I should have known. Before I knew who you actually were, I used to count the moments we shared together. Every minute we spent making love, well, what I thought was love. Your love was exotic yet soft and sweet. You were wild yet gentle and loving. And I was yours, but how could I not see that you were never mine? You curved your fingers and scooped out my sweet love. The funny thing is, the love you stole from me was meant for someone other than you. But darling, I have a story for you. Once upon a time, a long time ago, I wished upon a star that shined far beyond a galaxy, that one day I'd find someone like you. And once upon a time, I was innocent and naive to be searching for love in a place I cannot see. And once upon a time, not long ago, before I met you and before your wicked touch ripped me apart, my body was a temple, free of all sin, and it was purer than the stardust that made me. Because once upon a time, I was free, soaring through the skies and swimming through the galaxy that made me. And once upon a time, only mere days ago, I fell from the stars above and became lost in the galaxy. And once upon a time, I became a princess from the fairy tale that our mothers warned us not to be. But I fell for you, the dark knight who never swept me off my feet. And because of your heart, which was colder and darker than the night you rose from, I became nothing. However, I am no goddamn damsel in distress or the princess locked in a tower. I am the sorceress living in the shadows of this castle. I am the witch cursing the hearts of wicked lovers. I am the dark queen casting out the dark and the deadly. I am not living in a child's fairy tale, or am I a part of your favorite bedtime story. I am the nightmare that your mother's goodnight kisses will never cure. I am the shadows lurking in your bedroom, and maybe one day I will finally summon up the courage to destroy you the way you did to me.